on. Okay. I love Mr. Fluffy Bunny. He says, right, guys, hear me out. He said, I can't look back. Can I look back at the chat? I have to go backwards to look at the chat, right? Oh, I can go backwards. That's cool. Okay. All right, we're going to go ahead and play it and see what he said in the chat. Click page up. Oh, page up does it for me. Okay, hold on, pause. Right, guys, hear me out. He said whoever wins gets a gifted sub. If we do 8-player allied victory, ... All right, now we'll just play it at regular speed. And then you got the laughing 11 from Watermelon Hero and Grape Juice. This is nuts. Check this out. All right, we have Bananasaurus in the gray playing as the Sicilians, who placed his TC right here. We have Mr. Fluffy Bunny playing as the Britons, who placed his TC literally within like 5 tiles. And then we have Waz down in the south playing as Koreans, literally maybe 10 tiles away from from their TCs. So you have 3 of the players who are going to have to figure out whether they want to kill each other or be friends down here in the south. Over here, we have Miscellaneous Leopard playing as the Poles, and he's kind of off by himself. He has quite a bit of area. He has a really nice position, actually. Then you have J-Rad, who is probably one of the stronger players as far as the skill level goes here. And he's kind of secluded by himself. I like his Civ. Japanese is a really nice Civ to have. Especially if you team and you get good trade and you can get all your towers up. It's amazing. I think Scrappy or Grape Juice has a terrific position. He's all by himself. He's one of the best civs in the game. He is Georgians, which is a phenomenal civ for Land Nomad. Really, really strong. And then we have over in the east, we have Watermelon Hero as Burgundians, which can be a really good civ if he has time to boom. Right, and then you've got Boa as Turks, which I think is a really strong civ for Nomad. They get really good Cav Archers, really good Hussars. I think that this could be really, really strong. Yeah, Korean's line of sight is really nice. It's true. So they'll have to figure it out. Watermelon Hero and Boa will have to figure out if they're going to team or if they're going to kill each other. The problem is Boa can't actually talk in chat. Because he's banned in chat. I don't know what the circumstances exactly were, but it was something having to do with a dispute he had with another player at some point in time. That's a problem, right? So you said page up, David. Oh, that's super helpful. Now we can see what's going on between the different players. Ah, got you. This is nice. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave that up for now. And new notifications. We're going to look just at the new notifications. Yeah, David earned his mod pay for the day. It's true. It's true. So it's going to be a little bit slow to start out, but I think we know what Waz is choosing. He's choosing the fearful approach, right? He's already building his house walls. He's like, you know what? They might come after me. I'm going to quickly protect myself down here. I think it's really 10 hours later and timer went down 4 hours. That's how I perceive time at work. Jiggy, yeah. That is how we perceive time at work, isn't it? This is like, it feels so slow. And then we get doing something we enjoy and then it can feel like it flies by. Itzy Decker says we're getting paid. David gets his pay in gifted subs. From time to time, he gets a few dollars through gifted sub. Watermelon, it's so funny. Watermelon Hero probably doesn't know that Boa can't talk, and he's saying hi, Boa, and Boa's probably trying to say something back, but he can't say anything. Oh, and Watermelon Hero says, Boa, only to you. I think I'm next to you. Banana Sour says, we can be friends to Mr. Fluffy Bunny, and he says, okay, but we need some ground rules. What's up, BRL Shakal? How's it going? It's good to see you, man. Bananasaurus says ground rules, And he says, I will be your ride or die, homies for life, bonded like brothers. Mr. Fluffy Bunny has some of the greatest lines. He says, but I will not fight J-Rad. Yes. Oh, if you want to fight him, fine. But I won't. Okay. Why can't Boa talk? So Foul Wall, Boa apparently got like a temporary ban on chatting because of something he said in a dispute with another player. I'm not sure exactly how that works. All right, so it looks like Bananasaurus and Mr. Fluffy Bunny are going to be friends. It looks like they're going to be friendly for now. They're not. It sounds like they're getting along temporarily. Waz is talking just to Banana. Oh, Bananasaurus says immediately to Orange, we're going to kill Purple first. He's on our lands. And Mr. Fluffy Bunny says yes. But Waz is sitting here trying to make friendly conversation with Bananasaurus. And now he says, hello, Purple. Now he's talking to him. Dude, poor Waz. These guys are planning treacherous things against him. Already planning to kill him. And Purple's just trying to be a nice guy. Maybe his... Oh, J-Rad says test. He wants to talk with Scrappy. Oh. So Waz says, I'm kind of stuck in the corner here. Mr. Fluffy Bunny says we could charge him rent about Waz. And then Bananasaurus says, I can see that you're stuck in the corner. Meanwhile, J-Rad says, Scrappy, it's just you and me. I have it on good authority that Gray and Fluffy are ride or die to the end. J-Rad over here listening in on the conversation says, do you want the same? Oh, that's a good offer. Now, Scrappy says yes, but he says it to both Mr. Fluffy Bunny and J-Rad. And Mr. Fluffy Bunny saying, yes, what? Like, what do you mean? Yeah, Shakal, he's making him pay tribute. J-Rad says, my one condition, I don't attack Fluffy. Ooh, but you can. This is interesting. No. Then Mr. Fluffy Bunny says, are you conspiring against me, Scrappy? About grape juice? And grape juice is like, no. Of course not. I'm going to take a quick look at the pops. Looks like J-Rad's doing quite well. He's at 25 pop. I don't think anyone's up yet. We have... Yes, diplomacy is on. It's diplomacy game. Okay, Miscellaneous Leopard says, hey, Mr. Fluffy Bunny, how are you? And Mr. Fluffy Bunny says, hey, ya, little sleepy, how's things? Oh, Bananasaurus says, I'm going to be making enemies early. Interesting. Waz says, I know how to pay. Miscellaneous Leopard says, struggling with chat and housed. Ain't that the truth? We've all been there. And it looks like Bananasaurus is recognizing that his aggression is going to get him killed. But he says, I can save you. Oh, Mr. Fluffy Bunny saying to Waz that he can save him from Banana. That he's an evil overlord. Would advise you to run bills early. So long as you don't ask me to fight J-Rad, I'm yours. J-Rad and Mr. Fluffy Bunny are manipulating the the chat right now. Bananasaurus says, you boom, you will carry later. You will be the one to carry later. I would not be trusting Mr. Fluffy Bunny right now if I were you, Bananasaurus. I would not be putting all my faith in him. And there's the real chat that we've all been waiting for. Mr. Fluffy Bunny says, why so far away to J-Rad? The teammates now making it clear where they stand. Miscellaneous Leopard says to Mr. Fluffy Bunny, we're close. Do you want to be friends? And Waz is responding to earlier chats and says, oh, yes, I have a soft spot for bunnies. Sure, but my roommate Gray is angry. Mr. Fluffy Bunny is playing all the angles. He's playing all the angles right now. He's trying to get everybody on his side. I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight. Oh boy. It looks like Banana Sours is going to live up to his earlier comment, and he's going to play super aggressive against Waz. He's going to make enemies early and often. And he already declared war. Already declared war on Waz. Interesting. Very interesting. Purple is Trump's Greenland. Foul wall getting political on us. Oh boy. Yeah, we've got... I think what's going to end up happening here is I think it's very likely Bananasaurus is going to play super aggressive. He's going to kill Purple. I think it's likely. And I think that Mr. Fluffy Bunny's going to let it happen, and then he's going to tell everybody how bad Gray is. See, he's already saying he's a meanie. He just wants to throw Gray under the bus. Now it looks like, oh, this is interesting. J-Rad is playing very safe. He's adding outposts super early. Said, it's going. My people are unfamiliar with this place, but their culture is absolute. I think that this may be a very, very early death for Waz. I think Waz is going to try and get out of here. Shakal in the Twitch stream is like, burn down the gray color. Like, just destroy him. It's very... I think Purple is going to be very, very destroyed very soon. He looks like he's going to run with all of his bills. Now the question is, does Mr. Fluffy Bunny let him live? Does he let him go? Or does he try and absolutely annihilate him? He's got a stable, so he could build and try and kill him. Gray's aggression is being noted. Says we are no longer in the age of darkness, so we are good here. Oh, and there is Purple saying to everyone, Gray is a bully. And Mr. Fluffy Bunny says I can try and save, maybe. I don't know how he's going to do that, but J-Rad is telling Yellow that he believes they could form a beneficial alliance. The Great Migration, yeah. The Great Migration is happening for Purple. Purple is leaving town, never to return. Miscellaneous Leopard says it pleases his peasants to ally with Blue. Watermelon Hero is already in castle, and so is Boa Red. Is this going to be a friendly castle boom? Is it going to be two people booming together as friends, or are they going to hate each other? Is Green going to try and annihilate him? Okay, I'm gonna have to slow this chat down. Holy crap, these guys are chatty. Does Purple have enough wood to build a TC? I don't actually know. This is important though. Oh, he does. He does. There's so much chat happening. I can't actually keep up with all of it at the same time. Also, what's going on, MG Light and Poke Boy? How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. Glad you're here. Hope you enjoy this fun little cast of players that you guys may know a bunch of them, if not all of them. Right. Let's see. I'll be your pawn. Watermelon Hero is sucking up to Boa right now. He's like, I will be your pawn. You just let me know what you want. And then Purple is saying to Yellow, right? Waz is like, I'll be your peasant. I'm in peace. Like, let me survive, right? He's just asking Miscellaneous Leopard not to kill him. Let's see what's happening down here. What is Gray doing with this army that he initially built? Okay, he's just playing defensive now. He's like, I'm just gonna hang out. It looks like Watermelon Hero allied himself to a lot of people. Banana Sour says he's ashamed of himself, and Mr. Fluffy Bunny says, I don't believe you. Oh, Waz just declared war. No, he declared neutrality towards Miscellaneous Leopard. And the Miscellaneous Leopard says, I am a Kiwi. I hear you are from Australia. To Grape Juice. Grape Juice says, I'm good. Thanks yourself. A quick gamble. Yeah, bet away. Bet away. Okay, so it looks like Miscellaneous Leopard is going to be peaceful towards Waz. He's not going to try and kill him. Right, I think Miscellaneous Leopard and Waz are actually two of the lowest rated players in this game. So it would make a lot of sense if they actually formed an alliance. And it looks like he wants that. Looks like Waz wants that, and he allied himself to Miscellaneous Leopard. And Miscellaneous Leopard is on the same page. This is amazing. All right, so this could quickly be a nice little alliance here. I think that Bananasaurus mistrusts. I don't think he trusts Mr. Fluffy Bunny, and Mr. Fluffy Bunny is giving him reason not to trust. He is building knights and rams, and it looks like it is on between gray and orange. I think they both are have it in for each other. I think Grape Juice is in a great position, and I think that J-Rad is in a great position. They have huge portions of the map all to themselves. J-Rad is just walling up and booming, which is a great position to be in. And then Grape Juice sounds like he wants to ally. He wants to ally with J-Rad, right? Grape Juice is like, I want in on this wall. Mr. Fluffy Bunny says, man, I had no boars, which I don't think is actually true. I'd have to look back. I mean, there's a boar literally right next to him. I don't think that that's the reality. And I think that Bananasaurus is going to be very skeptical of Mr. Fluffy Bunny's position here. Looks like Watermelon Hero and Boa are content just to boom and to be friendly as of right now. I like Boa's position. I know Boa's one of the strongest players in the match. And it seems as though he's got a really nice boom going, right? And he hasn't been threatened at all, and he hasn't had to build any military. I think Boa and J-Rad are the two strongest players in the match. But I think that actually could potentially make them targets, right? The players they're playing with do know that they're strong. It looks like Bananasaurus declared neutrality towards Waz. That's funny. This is looking very, very precarious. Like, neither one of them has any trust. There's many donjons, and there's a lot of knights and A's and a ran. They're both prepping. They're both prepping. And looks like, wait, how is Purple alive? Mr. Fluffy Bunny says to Bananasaurus, indicating that he didn't do a good job. And then Mr. Bananasaurus says, I didn't actually kill him, right? I didn't kill him. I like this. These two little vills over here, just in case. Yes. It's a cute little escape plan. Watermelon Hero. Yeah, he is. He's playing the game. Watermelon Hero is right here. He's teal, playing as the Burgundians. I really like Scrappy's idea to kind of join in on the wall with J-Rad. He wants to be friends. He wants their empires to connect. I think Scrappy is going to play, or Grape Juice is going to play very, very tentative and try and join what he thinks is one of the strongest players, right? Yes, yeah, Watermelon Hero is a really good dude. I got to play some team games with him last week or 2 weeks ago. Really nice guy, and he streams as well. So if any of you guys want to check out his channel, feel free to do that. He's a lot of fun. Okay, so is Gray playing nice, my bunny? Miscellaneous Leopard says to Fluffy Bunny. And it looks like Grape Juice wants to trade across map, which is actually a really good. That's a really, really good option, is to get a good trading partner across map early and rack up on that gold income. We're seeing knights being created by Bananasaurus. We're seeing a lot of donjons. I think that Bananasaurus wants blood. He wants blood. He wants to fight. Boa has such a big lead. Someone will figure that out, that they need to attack him. I think Boa has a lead, but I actually, in all seriousness, I don't think that that JRAD is actually that far behind. Like, I know that he has a lot more eco, but like JRAD has a lot of space and he's fully walled with a ton of TCs and a ton of res in his area. Whereas Boa has a lot more vills, but he's restricted. Now he's collecting relics, right? And he does have a lot of vills, but I think he needs a trading partner. He needs a trading partner, and he needs to keep a friendly relationship with Watermelon Hero. He's gonna have to spend a lot to take him out. I think these two, I think that Banana Saurus and Mr. Fluffy Bunny are chatting back and forth and back and forth. I don't think either of them has any desire to be in a friendly relationship. I think they both want to kill each other, but they're just trying to keep the peace momentarily until the time is right. Blue, orange, and purp, we have a good corner here in the west. That's true. That's true. Could be good. Oh, Bananasaurus calls him out for the workshop. He says, "What's in your workshop, by the way? I've been curious about it for a while." And Mr. Fluffy Bunny says, "1 ram. I can show you if you want to prove trust." And Bananasaurus says, "Yes, like do. Show me." And he goes, "Ah, okay." Friends by necessity. Yes, Chakal, I do believe that that is what they are. They are friends by necessity, and that's it. We've got Purple being... he's just chilling. He's just chilling in Miscellaneous Leopard's backyard. Neighbor. No bananas allowed, Waz says, which is very interesting. Bananasaurus asking everyone if any wars are happening. It's interesting. No one has gone in the middle except for the many outposts that JRAD has placed, but everyone is along the outskirts. You got Watermelon Hero here. Oh, Boa Red. It looks like he is getting ready to push. He's building castles. He's building siege workshops. This is very interesting. Gray is hard kill, man. That's interesting. He's saying that to a lot of different players, and I think he's trying to get people's attention to try and kill Gray. I think Mr. Fluffy Bunny wants nothing more than to have his neighbor gone and have this space for himself. It looks to me like yellow and purple are going to stick together. I think blue might just leave them be temporarily. And see, I think he wants to sit back and see how things play out because he's safe where he is, right? Japanese trebs are pretty dope. Yes, they are. They are. I think civ-wise, I think that 2 of the best civs are the Turks and the Japanese, and they happen to be in the hands of 2 of the best players in this diplomacy game as well. Right now, Boa Red is really starting to push out with castles, and he's gonna go rams. Interesting. I think he's gonna cav archers. Yep, cav archers, rams, and I don't know what else he might go for. I don't know who he wants to kill either. He obviously is going to be killing someone fast. I don't think that he's going to try and kill his neighbor. And you are correct, MBT, that Koreans and Georgians are really strong as well. There's a lot of good nomad civs here. I also like the Georgian position, right? I like Red Grape Juice's position. He's all by himself. He's got trade set up in the corner. No one's really started trade yet. Hey, Toombs TV, what's going on? How goes it? Look at this. We have a team wall. Even though these neighbors are not the biggest of friends, we have a team wall. I don't think, I think you're right, Barbaros, that the Burgundians do die to cav archers, but I don't think that there's any interest on Boa's part to make war with his enemy or with his ally. I think that he wants to leave him be until late in the game. Looks like Mr. Fluffy Bunny sent his knights up here and quickly found out that he's not welcome in the north. Yes. These guys are friends by necessity. These guys are friends because they're neither of them are in any position to take anyone out right now, right? I think JRAD is chilling just collecting res, just waiting to see what happens. I think Scrappy or Grape Juice is looking for trading. He wants to get his eco rolling, and he's going to. Looks like we're gonna have some markets down here in the corner from Miscellaneous Leopard. That's a good choice. It is a good choice to be a trading partner, because then it's less likely you'll be attacked by the players trading with you. I think that Boa is looking to make a move on Bananasaurus right now. I think he wants to kill him, and I think that he might. This is gonna be a clash of two strong players. Bananasaurus, I think, a little disadvantaged by his Civ. I think that Boa is gonna have the advantage here as he presses to try and kill Bananasaurus. He needs to protect these rams, though. Maybe he might need to add some camels, and he might do that here in a minute. I'm not sure. Oh my, Mr. Fluffy Bunny migrating his entire civilization north. What happened here? Maybe he sees the writing on the wall that Boa is going to come down here and stomp, and he doesn't want to have anything to do with that. Is he? Oh, Mr. Fluffy Bunny is going to go to where his teammate is, and I think he's going to join him. I think they're going to join. Watermelon Hero creating the Great Wall of China across the entire map. Ronald Rage, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it, man. Thanks for the support. And J-Rad should just annihilate Fluffy at this point. He could. J-Rad could absolutely kill Fluffy right now, but I don't think he will. Oh, Bombard Towers, let's go. We're seeing the Bombard Towers from the from our Turk player, from Boa. I like it. Looks like Bananasaurus is looking to try and raid, but Boa's done a really good job at walling this up and not allowing the raids to get in. I think this is going to be a slow push of death, and Bananasaurus is going to eat the death ball from the Turks. Oh, what's happening? Is he going to go up all the way to where Grape Juice is? What are these Vills doing? Oh, he's trying to reboom over here by J-Rad. Where else is he going to try and reboom is the question.
Yes.
Waz is building up an army, I think because he's still angry at Gray for trying to kill him in the beginning of the game. This slow push is taking shape. Slowly, Boa Red is getting more and more territory down here. Bananasaurus says, you don't believe I misclicked? I think that Bananasaurus actually did misclick and went and accidentally enemied Fluffy, and that's why Fluffy has evacuated to the north. I think that's what happened there. It seems to me as though Fluffy says, I want to believe you, but like, but he doesn't. If I caught you in bed with another man. So he doesn't believe him at all. He could never trust you again. Yeah, he doesn't trust him. Does not trust him. It looks to me like Grape Juice's position is really solid. He's got long distance trade going. He's got a safe position in the north. He's not enemies with anybody. I think that's a smart decision on his part. I think J-Rad is going to actually paint a target on his back by allowing Mr. Fluffy Bunny to come over here. I think people are going to see that as a move to join forces with Mr. Fluffy Bunny, and they're going to try and dismantle that strong alliance. I think it's a matter of time for Bananasaurus. I think it's a matter of time before Boa finishes him off. I know it seems like he's doing all right currently, but the truth is, with Bombard Towers, with Rams, and with heavy cavalry, it is only a matter of time before he's pushed back into this corner, right? I'm still loving Watermelon's wall of doom across the entire map. He's walling in his opponents. And he's booming. He's doing quite a good job booming. He's at 198 vills working and 2 units attacking, or 2 military units. This is the biggest boom out of all of them. Grape Juice has a really solid boom as well. And you've got Mr. Fluffy Bunny, who's got a lot of vills, but not doing a lot of work because they're rebuilding TCs across the map. Boa has added the camels, like I said he was going to. He added the heavy camels, which is exactly what he needed to do to finish pushing here. I do think Bananasaurus will hang on for a while longer, but I think eventually he'll fall. We have the Flemish Revolution from Watermelon Hero. You gotta have respect for Flemish Revolution. Now he's got 200 military pop. What is he gonna do with Flemish Revolution, though? Who's he gonna try and kill? It looks like he's joining the fight against Gray. I can't believe this. This is hilarious. Did he mean to do this? Was this on purpose? Like, he was still building all these TCs. I don't think he really meant to do it, but I think now he's going to join the fight. I love that Waz is getting his payback. Waz is getting his payback against Bananasaurus. He's like, you tried to kill me in the beginning. You Donjon rushed me. Now take that. Watch my war wagons kill your vills. And then you have Boas is just continuing to push in. And Watermelon Hero, to be fair, is keeping his word. He's keeping his word. He is fighting right alongside Boa. He is supporting him. He has not backstabbed him or attacked him or made it difficult for him in any way. And I think that he will try and reboom as he loses the Flemish militia. I think that's probably what he'll go for. Gray, Bananasaurus, it looks like he is really in a tough position. He might try and run somewhere. He's got all this light cab, but nowhere to go. I think all the light cab will get cleared up here shortly. No other fighting happening at the moment, but there is a lot of military buildup from Blue right in the middle, and he's building Yasuma towers. This is what I wanted to see. Wanted to see these Yasuma towers. Gotta have some real respect for the Yasuma, right? It's impressive. He's got guard towers, and soon I'm sure there'll be keeps. I'm sure he'll be upgrading into keeps here. I love that Waz is not only still alive, but he's causing problems for for Bananasaurus. J-Rad saying to Waz, to Fluffy, and to Miscellaneous Leopard, that to help Gray, they're going to counterattack. And it looks like, he declared war on Watermelon Hero and on Boa. So it looks like J-Rad waited until the moment where he felt Boa was weakest, because all of his forces are down here, and he's going to fight. He's going to try and kill Boa when he thinks he's at his where he's stretched as thin as can be. All right. And I think that's a killer move right there. He's trying to annihilate him while he's distracted. I still can't get over the fact that there's just hundreds of Flemish militia from Watermelon Hero all over the place. It looks like Scrappy or Grape Juice is starting to prep for war. And then it sounds like J-Rad says, "Don't worry, Gray. I attack the Green Alliance." He's telling Gray, I'm going to save you. I'm going to fight for you. I'm going to keep Green at bay by bringing in the fast-shooting, fast-moving Trebs and the really strong Cav Archers, right? And what's going to happen? Boa's going to have to pull everything back to defend up here. And that's what he's doing. I think Boa feels bad doing that because he doesn't want to leave Gray alive. But at the end of the day, it's what's going to happen. He's going to leave Gray alive. And that might come back to bite him. Right, that might just come back to bite bite Boa, bite the Boa restrictor. Boa shouldn't send CA to J-Rad. I think he has to. I think he has to do something to fight back here. I think that Watermelon Hero, with all of his infantry, will make it incredibly difficult for J-Rad to really make any progress here. This is too much military. Even though these are some epic Cav Archers, heavy Cav Archers with some really good Trebs, I think that this will inevitably be pushed back. Gray, I don't know where Gray is. Gray is just looks like mostly light cav at this point. He has 8 vills somewhere. I don't know where, but he has 8 vills. Still alive and well at some place on the map. I'm kind of looking around for where those vills might be. I love that Purple's gotten his revenge, though. Right, Purple's gotten his revenge against Gray. This is a formidable, really formidable army. And yeah, Watermelon Hero actually is rebooming. He's starting to build vills everywhere. He is he's rebooming right now. As he loses his army, he's replacing it with vills. So he is rebooming. He just didn't lose much for a long time. Miscellaneous Leopard, which side is he taking here? Who is he fighting? It looks like no one yet. He's just got these skirms running into battle with no clear enemy. Yeah, I can't. You can see the vill count right here. If you, Ronald, sad you couldn't join in this game. FFA is your favorite game type. It is a lot of people's favorite game type, and there are still 8 hours and 43 minutes left in the stream. So if you're around when we do some more community games, feel free to join. These will be running for for a little while today, right? So you'll have opportunity if you're still free. Maybe even after this game, you might be able to sneak in. Really depends on how many people we've got signed up. All right, so yellow is still really not doing anything. Oh, I guess he's killing an outpost of greens. Yellow is just kind of chilling with a lot of trade, which is really good, actually. I do want to see, is there a way to change this to add eco so we can see their eco as well? I don't know if there's a way to do that. Hold on, page. We can see down here at least. 1 second, right there. We can see how much trade they have. I'll keep an eye on the fight, but then Grape Juice has 30 trade cards, and Leopard, Miscellaneous Leopard, has 30 as well. I think that's a number to keep an eye on, right? And Mr. Fluffy Bunny has added a ton of arbs. You know, Miscellaneous Leopard has actually added 42 cheap Cavalier, right? And JRAD has 53 Cav Archers. This is a huge army. It's quite legitimately a 3-on-2 right now. You're off to bed. Okay. Sleep well, man. And maybe you'll catch the end of the stream. Thanks for being here, David. I really appreciate you modding and helping out with the channel in so many ways. Thanks for the games, and I hope you sleep well. I'm sure I'll still be here when you get up. I do think that things are looking pretty bad. Pretty bad for Boa and Watermelon Hero right now. They're getting slowly pushed back by 4 enemies, right? 4 enemies. You do have both green and teal, quite strong economy in the north. I do think they need to get some trading. They need to get some trading going. Oh, and Grape Juice has added himself to the fight. It is a 5-on-2. Wow, this is crazy. Just how much is going against Boa and Watermelon right now. All these players in the south, 4 players boxed together in the south, and then you've got Grape Juice kind of by himself up here a little bit with Bananasaurus now. Bananasaurus, I guess, has decided he's going to try and reboom up here in the north. There's a retreat. There is a retreat by Boa Red over here into back to his corner. It looks like Waz is going to chase him. I would not be chasing. I think Turks really needs a trade route with Boa needs a trade route with Watermelon Hero, right? They really need it to get something together so that their gold income will be good for the late game, which they're currently in, right? I'm gonna actually check out res right now. It looks to me like Grape Juice is just stacking the res. 13k gold. A rough fight here, just a really tough fight to take, really difficult to fight this back. 4 different players in the middle, right? But Grape Juice and Miscellaneous Leopard are really starting to rack up the gold for the late game. I think they're both making good choices in continuing to trade. There are still a lot of towers and castles for Boa. Does look like there's some raids coming in from Miscellaneous Leopard, which are annoying to deal with, right? I think that unless someone decides to turn in this massive alliance, I think that Waz, Miscellaneous Leopard, Mr. Fluffy Bunny, and J-Rad will inevitably be able to eventually push this corner. Kudos to Boa and Watermelon Hero for just holding, right? Watermelon Hero doesn't really have any military out right now, but I know he's been supporting Boa for a while, and I'm not sure if there's any res being exchanged or not. The res for Boa is going to be a problem, though, right? His gold will eventually run out. Who wins with equal numbers with the CA, Japanese or Turks? I believe that Japanese with their extra attack. But it might be Turks, because Turks has 20 extra HP. I'm not actually sure. It's probably pretty even, to be honest. It's probably a pretty even trade. Japanese win. That's very possible. Right, very possible. I like that Waz has actually almost surpassed Bananasaurus in score after being almost killed by him in the very beginning of the game. We have, the slow push with Trebs, with Cav Archers, and with Arbs here is just, I think, too much for Boa. Boa's struggling to push this back. I think the extra Pierce Armor Hussars could actually be a really good meat shield here. I'm glad that he's adding them. I think that's going to be helpful to him. And then we've got the slow push from this side that Watermelon Hero has to deal with from the Georgian player, from Grape Juice. Grape Juice is in a wonderful position with loads of resources, no one on his doorstep, and able to push, right? So we've got J-Rad and Mr. Fluffy Bunny, teammates, making the push against Boa. And then up here we have Grape Juice making the push against Watermelon Hero, and then along with Mr. Fluffy Bunny and J-Rad, it looks like Miscellaneous Leopard has been joining the fight periodically to help out, and little by little Waz has sent some things up here as well. I don't think that Boa can keep this up forever. I think it's just going to continue to be one slow push from these guys until Boa's out of the game. I think that their talk with Miscellaneous Leopard throughout the game, both Mr. Fluffy Bunny and J-Rad, has actually been extremely helpful in forming this alliance. All 3 of them are very, very interwoven and connected down here or over here in the west, I guess you could say. And in the east, you've got Watermelon Hero and Boa, but the problem now is the raids, right? Grape Juice is in with Elite Manaspa and Hussar. I think that they're gonna have a really tough time defending against this. Oh, Watermelon Hero turns. He turns on his neighbor, on his friend. Oh, wow. Horror. Watermelon Hero is going to kill Boa. And it looks like it was a deal that he made with Grape Juice. Grape Juice is now completely leaving him alone. Grape Juice has abandoned the fight against him. And Mr. Fluffy Bunny says to Green, it doesn't have to be this way. Waz says to Watermelon, ally me. And then Mr. Fluffy Bunny says, stop being so good at the game, to Boa. Oh. It does look like Boa wants to trade, but he has no one to trade with. That's rough. That's rough being one of the strongest players and being in a position where you feel like you could do really well, but you're getting teamed on hard, right? Watermelon Hero absolutely devastating Boa's economy. And I think Boa didn't even realize it at first. I think he's realizing it now. But I don't think he knows what to do. All right, what do you do when everyone in the game is against you? When everyone in the game is against you. It feels bad for Boa being I've been in this position, right? I've been in this position where you feel like you're the strongest player in the game. You feel like you tried to team with someone, but at the end of the day, everyone has gone after you. Watermelon Hero, I don't know what he's going to do or what his game plan is. It's like you turned on your only ally, and yes, you got red off your back, but the truth is, it's very likely that J-Rad and Miscellaneous Leopard and Mr. Fluffy Bunny will kill him next, right? Yeah, I think that's the likely outcome here. If I were Grape Juice, I would kill Bananasaurus right now. You know that from the beginning of the game, he was violent with his closest neighbors. I would not let him reboom in your backyard. Yeah. So, what are we going to see? We're going to see Boa Red is going to die. I think that's inevitable. There's too many enemies. Too many people have gone up against him. As good as he is, I don't think that he'll be able to hold off the many enemies that he now has. And he has really nowhere to go, right? He has nowhere to hide. He's been cut off, and he's getting teamed on by pretty much everyone in the game right now. I think that inevitably the next player to go will be Watermelon Hero, because they're going to see him as the early ally of Boa, and they're going to want to get him out of the game. But after that, the question becomes, who turns on who? Everyone over here is completely combined. Like, they've got castles in each other's ecos. Mr. Fluffy Bunny, J-Rad, Miscellaneous Leopard, they're all intertwined over here. Who kills who, right? Japanese and Brits are... yeah, there's a lot of strong civs in this game. And honestly, there's pretty close scores as well. I would keep an eye on the res. Grape Juice is stacked for res. J-Rad has a lot of res. Miscellaneous Leopard absolutely stacked for res, right? He probably doesn't know that. I don't think anyone was trying to use a slur in the chat. Yeah, Jap is technically a slur. I don't think a lot of people know that though, so you can call it Japanese. It's fine. I think a lot of people that wouldn't be aware of that Poke Boy. So it's just trying to respectfully say it, right? Yeah, that makes sense. I understand. I don't think anyone was trying to be offensive with that. Yeah, we'll move on, right? Yeah. Okay, so we have Boa just trying to continue to wall here, right? He's just trying to keep everything out that he can. But he's the down bell. The down bell comes in. That's rough. You know it's getting bad when you're a really good player and you have to use the down bell. And then thanks for being gracious about that, Ronald. Appreciate it. And then Watermelon Hero is still killing Boa. He's still killing him, even though there's no pressure on him at all, right? There's no pressure on him at all. And then we've got massive trade going on, a massive amount of trade, really good trade actually from several players. I would like to see, let's look at the trade numbers again. Let me get to it. Okay, so Grape Juice, J-Rad, and Miscellaneous Leopard have a lot of trade. Boa has 0, which we already knew. Bananasaurus has actually added a lot of trade. Mr. Fluffy Bunny's added a lot of trade, and Waz has started to add trade. So just Watermelon Hero and Boa, who were in this corner together since the beginning, and now Watermelon Hero has turned on his only ally. I don't think that's going to end well. I think that Watermelon Hero inevitably will be wiped out, and there will be regret for having killed his only ally. That's what I think. But who knows? Who knows? And you got Boa, who is just trying to run for his life to the corner and survive a little while longer. And poor Boa can't even chat. He can't even chat because he's temporarily banned from chatting in AoE, which is really interesting. I think that eventually Miscellaneous Leopard is going to have to realize that Mr. Fluffy Bunny and J-Rad in real life are teammates in the game that play together consistently. And he's going to need to realize that he needs to team up with perhaps Bananasaurus, Grape Juice, and Waz to kill these two. Together, they're going to be formidable allies and a formidable team to kill. I think that once they're done... Oh, look at this. He's just trying so hard to stay alive here. Feels bad for Boa. Poor Boa, just trying to survive a little while longer in the game. Miscellaneous Leopard is stacked for res. I think that a great thing for him to do now would be to talk with Grape Juice. Talk with Grape Juice about killing J-Rad and Mr. Fluffy Bunny. If he doesn't do it now, he may regret that. Right? Fighting with them up here seems all hunky-dory and nice now. But what happens? What happens when this fight is over? Right? And that thinking forward is important in a diplomacy game. I like that Waz is expanding out and actually building markets on the end down here for long trade. Not only is he building markets down here, but he's building TCs, he's taking res. He's quickly trying to claim his old his old starting area. I think that's a good choice from him. We have every color just absolutely annihilating Boa, and Boa's just trying to hang on for dear life. He probably feels like the world is against him. What is he writing? What is he writing? He says H. I think he was going to try and write help. But now the end has come for him. I don't think he has anything else left across the map. I think this is it for him. He's been trapped in the corner, and his time has come. I would be looking at this right here if I were Grape Juice, and I would be like, no way. I do not want this on my doorstep. Or be talking with Gray and saying, hey, who are we going to fight? Who are we going to kill? I think Boa is going to try so hard to stay alive here. He's gonna run with the Cav Archers, and he's gonna try and tower. Oh no, he's gonna try and tower these bills, but he can't. Nope, no way to save him. And if you see this, you guys see what I told you before, right? Watermelon Hero is now a dead man. Blue and yellow just went right onto him. They didn't even give it a second thought. Not even a second thought. They're like, oh, we're done with green, on to Watermelon Hero. I think Watermelon Hero would have had a much better chance if he had stayed with Boa and tried to fight with him. Right? Tried to fight on his side. Been the good team player. Unless someone comes to Watermelon Hero's aid at this point, he's probably on his own to fight against 3 players, and it's just not going to be possible. What does green have? What does Boa have left? Trying to find where he's still alive. He's still got something. Somewhere. The tower. Nope, tower's dead. Oh, he's got a TC. He's got a TC that's about to die. 1, 2, boom. Oh. Okay, maybe he has something else somewhere else. He's got a turkey there, mining camp there. 2 houses. Boa, are you still alive? Do you have a vill somewhere? Oh, he's got this mill. Nope, that's not it, though. Or a trade cart. He's got something. He says yes. Oh, he's got a vill. He has a vill. Oh, it's right there. It's right there. I like it. I like it. Stealth. Boa is still alive. Okay, Waz says. Oh, okay. They're gonna kill Teal. What does he say? No matter what, he says to Grape Juice and to J-Rad. Okay, Teal is just dead. Gray is killing him. Orange is killing him. J-Rad's killing him. Miscellaneous Leopard is killing him. He has everyone in the game annihilating him except for Grape Juice. Grape Juice is sitting down here with 50 Hazar. Not sure why. Not sure where these are going. I would like to see Grape Juice and Bananasaurus team up here to kill J-Rad and Mr. Fluffy Bunny, and I would like to see Miscellaneous Leopard and Waz team down here and try and kill these two, because I think they're going to be the most formidable enemies to fight. I think Watermelon Hero is going to have to count his days. I love this. I love this. Boa Red. Oh, he's not going to make it here, though. He's not going to make it here. This is going to be the end for him. He was sneaking out, building outposts. Oh, no. Is he going to be able to quick wall? Can he quick wall? No, it's over. Oh, Boa's been taken out. Boa's been taken out. Oh, but GG to Boa. Oh! Watermelon Hero with the play of the game. Poggers right here. He's building a wonder in Grape Juice's houses. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. I don't know if Conquest Victory is on, or if Standard Victory is on. I don't know if you can even win with a wonder, to be honest. I didn't check that setting. Maybe I should have. The unfinished wall from he's finishing it. Watermelon Hero is trying to finish the wall, which is just hilarious. He's still got this vill working on this wall. I think Grape Juice is going to see this and not be too happy about it and decide to kill it, but maybe not. You could have won with Watermelon. Yeah, Boa, I'm sorry. You could have won with Watermelon, but the betrayal happened. That is rough. That is rough. It does happen, though. All right. The real question is, once they're done with Watermelon Hero, what do they do? Waz, I really like Waz's play to build the trade all the way here, to wall it. To wall it is really, really ideal. Waz did tell Mr. Fluffy Bunny that he wanted to be allies with him for the game. We'll see if that happens. Yeah, the right side of the map is a wasteland. Somebody could take all the res over here. There's still stone. There's still wood. There's still gold. There's actually a lot of res. There's still gold here. There's relics. I think there's actually some... there's gold here. There's actually a lot of res to be taken, and a lot of territory that could be claimed. Let's see what happens, right? Let's see what happens with it. Grape Juice has just let this happen. Oh, Mr. Fluffy Bunny declared war. He declared war on Bananasaurus out of nowhere with the arbs in the middle of his eco. Oh, what a betrayal! Out of nowhere, just decides that Bananasaurus is gonna be killed here. And Bananasaurus says, no, not today, sir, and declares war right back and wipes out all of the arbs. The question is, will other teams... Oh, and it looks like at the same time, J-Rad has declared war on Bananasaurus. So, like I said, J-Rad and Mr. Fluffy Bunny have partnered up and are going to, I think, systematically try and annihilate one player at a time. I think Grape Juice needs to pay attention to what's happening, and I think he needs to join Bananasaurus and Miscellaneous Leopard and try and fight this. All right. Wait, what's happening here? Oh, Bananasaurus has declared war on Waz as well. Why? I don't know. There's a lot of fighting happening. Out of everyone, Gray has the weakest eco. Matter of fact, he has no gold currently. None. He has 51. I think position-wise, Grape Juice and Miscellaneous Leopard are stacked with res. I think that they need to team. I think they'd be in a really good position if they teamed. You got all of this cav running across the map, just dying to castles right now. It's not ideal. I'm wondering what Grape Juice is going to plan to do here. I love Watermelon Hero's play for the wonder in the corner. It's just so funny to see this. And I don't know if Grape Juice sees it and doesn't care, or what's happening there. Waz is also said coming. I don't know who he said that to. He's gonna go somewhere. Oh, he's killing. Oh, he declared war on Grape Juice. Waz has declared war on Grape Juice, and Grape Juice declared war on Watermelon Hero. Okay, now he sees it. So now Grape Juice has seen this, and he's fighting him. He's going to kill him now. And I think this is all he has. I think Watermelon Hero is done now. If it goes up, he's the people's champ. Well, I don't think Scrappy's going to allow him to be the people's champ. Meanwhile, it looks like Mr. Fluffy Bunny along with J-Rad are going to clean. They're going to clean Bananasaurus up. Watermelon Hero is officially out of the game. He is dead. And it is down to just 6 players. There's a lot of stuff lighting up down here. I think it's just these castles and donjons killing vills. It's Scrappy's turn to make a decision on who he's going to try and team with and who he's going to try and win the game with, because he can't win it by himself. Right? He's going to need to make some friends and some enemies here. No one has claimed the whole east side of the map. The one person that's over here is Waz. Hey, Watermelon Hero. You're the wonder. No! Hey, yet another wolf. What's going on? Okay. So Grape Juice has decided that he's going to fight Bananasaurus. So he's joined the coalition to wipe out Bananasaurus. The real question now is who's after Bananasaurus? I think it's getting to the point in the game where players need to realize that it's most likely going to be Mr. Fluffy Bunny and J-Rad to the end. And so I think that Grape Juice, Miscellaneous Leopard, and Waz need to team now to fight this, right? If they don't, I think it will be their undoing. Miscellaneous Leopard declared war on Bananasaurus, so everyone is killing Bananasaurus. But who do they go against after that? Who do they fight after that? It's interesting that Waz is actually fighting Grape Juice right now. He's fighting Grape Juice right now. I don't understand why. I'm not sure what if he thinks that is what the rest of them are doing here, or if there's a miscommunication, or if that's just his own plan. But that's what he's doing, and I think that Grape Juice needs to figure out his situation. Oh, and out of nowhere, Mr. Fluffy Bunny turns on J-Rad. Hey, what's up, Mock Bear Mode? How's it going? Welcome to the chat. Bananasaurus is now here. He's dead in the game, and he's now in the chat. And wow. J-Rad was not expecting it. Mr. Fluffy Bunny built keeps everywhere in his eco throughout his entire base. and is now completely at war with J-Rad. I didn't expect it. Banana Sours, you did bring some entertainment. You brought good entertainment. We were entertained. Watermelon Hero, I felt bad when you turned on green. I felt bad when you turned on him. I was like, oh no, this is terrible. And J-Rad is actually doing exactly what he should be. He's going to the east where no one is, and he's rebooming. He's abandoning this position. He's going to let other people fight it out, and he's going to come back over here and he's going to reboom. Banana Sours, by the way, turning on Bunny was a misclick. I did think it was a misclick. It did look like it was, to be fair. Okay, so what do we got going on with Grape Juice? Grape Juice is doing what? He's rebuilding castles. He has incredible eco. Grape Juice could kill all of his vills and fight for the rest of the game. He's got incredible eco. His res is so high. All he needs to do is produce, right? He could produce Elite Manaspa for another hour. And it looks like that's what he's gonna do, right? He's gonna produce a bunch of Manaspa. He's gonna wall up over here and he's gonna fight. It looks like Miscellaneous Leopard has chosen a side, has chosen to fight against J-Rad with Fluffy Bunny. And that is a lot of trebs. That is 12 trebs. And Mr. Fluffy Bunny is having his skirms get annihilated by Yasuma Towers and a castle. This is hilarious. The amount of skirms being slaughtered by towers and a castle. They're not even getting past this portion of the base. So Mr. Fluffy Bunny is primarily building skirms and towers. I don't know what else he's doing, really. Waz is played this very, very well. He is still trading the entire length of the map. He's got 57 on gold, and no one is bothering him. Yep, and J-Rad is indeed going over to this side of the map, which is really smart. He's collecting the relics. He's rebooming. He's building castles. J-Rad is very much in control in this game. He's still doing well. It looks like Mr. Fluffy Bunny has turned on Grape Juice as well. And, oh, we see a Wonder coming up from Grape Juice in the corner. I like it. I like it. Watermelon Hero, do you remember, did you turn on Standard Victory? Or was it Conquest? Was it Conquest? I'm not sure. I don't remember which one was on. So we'll have to see if that Wonder actually produces anything for us. I like this. This is cute. He's walled in. He's walled in the mills on the wood line so that the tower would kill them. But he did break the gate and he's out. So that was really funny that J-Rad thought of that. I like that Waz is actually expanding with military buildings out. He's building trebs. He's building bombard cannons. He's Koreans. He's a really good civ. The chaos in the center is still pretty insane. It actually looks like J-Rad is pushing back Mr. Fluffy Bunny, though. The KD that must have happened here from J-Rad killing those skirms was probably like 700 to 2 or something. Really crazy. Miscellaneous Leopard, if he's gonna kill J-Rad here in the center, needs to, yeah, he's gonna do it. He's gonna pack these up and unpack them again here. It looks like Grape Juice is just looking to defend this Wonder. He's building all of his military primarily to hold this position, right? And I think that he's going to successfully hold it for a while. I think once the Wonder goes up, if it is indeed Wonder Victory, some of the players are going to recognize the threat and they're going to start pushing this. A lot of fighting going on, though. A lot of fighting. I'm wondering what Waz is going to do, though. J-Rad doesn't have much stone. He has 575. But the truth is he doesn't need a whole lot of stone right now. He's just rebooming, and he still has a lot over here. It is starting to get pushed, though. Obuk. I like to see elite Obuk along with the or Obuk. I don't know how to say it. Along with the Trebs. That's nice. That's a good touch. This is almost up. And will the players respect this? Will they respond to it? No wonder countdown. Oh wait, there is a wonder countdown. There's the wonder countdown. 400 years. I've never actually seen this wonder. This is the first time I've ever seen the Georgian wonder. That's a nice looking little wonder. Let's zoom in and look at the details for a second. Look at the little garden with the nice little purple flowers. Dope. Yeah. Is this like a church? It's just like a little cathedral. And then a little tiny monastery there on the side. Anyway. We'll get away from that. Wait, it has a graveyard too? Oh, it does. It has a little graveyard. That's nice. Beautiful wonder. All right, back to the game. Archery ranges. So it looks like he's gonna go. What is he gonna add? Arb? I think he's gonna add Arb. We're seeing long swords. Long swords from the Koreans. Let's go. It's hard to even keep track of who's at war with who. We see the little dots up here. It looks like blue is still fighting yellow. Blue is still fighting orange. Red, I think, is fighting purple, but really they're not fighting. Purple's actually killing blue, which is interesting. Good night, Boa. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it, man. I hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you soon. Yeah, I mean, we've got, what's so funny to me is that purple, who was the weakest player in the game from the beginning, is now sitting on some of the most res with one of the most powerful armies and in one of the best positions. He's adding bombard cannon or bombard towers. He's got bombard towers. He's got a massive amount of trade that's all the way across the map that no one is bothering. It's so funny to me because Miscellaneous Leopard and Waz are the two lowest ranked players in the game, I believe. And they are right now, in my opinion, in one of the best positions. Now, we do have to start thinking. Grape Juice is delivering the content right now. He's giving us some good content. He is in a position where he's got strong fortified walls, several castles, and like 100, literally 100 elite Manaspa. It looks like yellow is chasing this army, or is yellow going with him? I think he's chasing the army. Yes, he's chasing the army. Does J-Rad try and be friendly towards Grape Juice until he's in a position to help kill the Wonder, or is he gonna turn on him? They're gonna have to figure this out because these walls are only getting thicker, and the Manaspa are gonna continue to produce, right? And I mean, he's not pop capped yet, and I think he'll keep producing. He has endless resources. Like, he's got 30k food, 30k wood, and 26k gold. He's got massive amounts of res. If they don't turn on him very soon, this will become impossible for them to push. If I were in Grape Juice's shoes, I would be buying stone and just adding all kinds of layers of walls and adding towers and castles and just hold this until the end of the game. I love how it looks like the goats are like a natural part of the Wonder. They're just like grazing outside the Wonder. Which is just really funny to see that. I think that blue is recognizing what needs to happen here and is pulling the rams up. Oh, it looks like Mr. Fluffy Bunny has recognized this as well, right? And is trying to bring rams up. Is trying to bring army up. It's gonna take all these players pushing to kill this Wonder. I think that Grape Juice is actually in an ideal position right now. He waited till the right moment to do this. He has a massive amount of military, 120 Manaspa, and I think that he may be the candidate to win here. He needs to delete his vills. I agree. He needs to delete all of his vills, and he needs to just build military. Kill them all. Just build military. It looks like Miscellaneous Leopard is going to continue to build more TCs up here. I think that they need to recognize the real threat. The real threat is this wonder. If Grape Juice makes this, I'm going to be very impressed. It looks like Miscellaneous Leopard has recognized and is fighting Grape Juice now as well. I think they all are in agreement that what they need to do is stop this. J-Rad said to Grape Juice, if you're floating res, send it to me and I will defend you till you win. Interesting. I think that J-Rad understands that he's in a precarious spot. He doesn't have that much res, and Grape Juice sends it. Grape Juice says, okay, I trust you. Here's my res. Take it. He just sent him like 3k of each resource. Will he actually follow through? Will J-Rad secure the victory for Grape Juice? Does J-Rad recognize? Oh, big shot on the Cav Archers. Another big shot on the Cav Archers. Wow. Those attack grounds. Oh, okay. Well, he missed those shots, but boy, he had some nice attack grounds. Oh, look at this monastery down with 4 relics in it. He does have 2 relics over here. So it looks like Waz recognizes the situation, was trying to push north with his army. It looks like Miscellaneous Leopard recognizes the situation and is trying to push north with his army. It looks like Mr. Fluffy Bunny recognizes the situation and is trying to push north with his army. And then you have J-Rad who says, no, screw you guys, I'm with red. He says, no thanks, but I'm going to help red secure the victory. I think that partially J-Rad is looking at this saying, if I can't win because they're all going to kill me, I'm going to make sure that none of them can win either. And it is true that Grape Juice was the only one not really fighting with J-Rad. Yeah, forward siege workshops is necessary. Excuse me. Is necessary if they're going to push this. I'm seeing those years tick down, and I'm looking at this, and I'm thinking that maybe, just maybe, J-Rad and Grape Juice will hold, and Grape Juice will secure the victory here. If they want to push this back and kill this wonder, they're going to need to build buildings on the front, right? And it can't be just bombard towers. It's going to need to be like siege workshops and archery ranges, and they're going to need to make a push. Mr. Fluffy Bunny has the right idea. He's doing the right thing here. He's pushing with all kinds of helbs and with capped rams, which is the best that Britons get, right? It's the best rams that they get. Yeah, if you're new here and you're just tuning in, this is a diplomacy game from a bunch of the viewers in the community in the Twitch stream that have been here throughout the subathon that wanted to play. And yeah, it's been a fantastic game. It's been really enjoyable. Got some really big names in it. Other guys who stream. Watermelon Hero streams, Mr. Fluffy Bunny streams, J-Rad I think streams from time to time. And some really fun players, some people from around the community. Oh, Grape Juice streams from time to time as well. Grape Juice is actually a mod here in the channel as well. So, yeah. And, okay, so, it looks like Mr. Fluffy Bunny is actually making a push. He's actually able to make some ground. Miscellaneous Leopard has finally shown up to the battle. He's finally shown up. And he's fighting here now. And it looks like even Waz has made it up here with his army. A lot of hand cannons. I think he's probably getting champion. He has 174 hand cannons queued and 36 bombard cannons. that is a mighty queue right there. That is a queue of champions. But that's pretty insane. Yes, but he's down to only 15 of them. And the Cav Archers won't hold forever. I do think Blue is actually doing a really nice job of getting trade back up and running with his current ally. He is sending a lot of help over here. He's kept his word to help defend this wonder. And he's killing a lot. The problem is, I don't think it's enough. This is something that Grape Juice should have done earlier. He should have added a lot more of these the towers with the special pass-through damage, right? And this is a legendary wonder, a legendary move by Grape Juice. He's really provided some refreshing content here. Some nice, really good game. It is not at all how I thought it would go. Right? Things have turned out very differently than I would have thought. I do like that JRAD is actually trying to add some keeps over here to add to the defense, right? And yes, I believe... No, Scrappy's not housed. Grape Juice is not housed. Nope, he's got plenty of pop space. He's got the castles, he's got the houses. Got another castle over here, he's fine. They're under 80, so they're under 66 pop because they're forgetting to build. They don't have enough queued up, right? That's what it comes down to. He just doesn't have a lot queued up right now at the moment. But hopefully he can get some queued up and continue to hold here. I do think it is probably going to be over. I don't think they'll be able. I don't think Grape Juice will be able to hold on, and I don't think that JRAD has enough support to help him hold for 172 more years. The pressures is really strong from Miscellaneous Leopard and Mr. Fluffy Bunny. There's just a lot of helps and a lot of rams. I don't think that he'll make it, but maybe he could still send Vils over to JRAD and continue to try and hold for a good long while, right? I'm seeing quite a few rams coming from Miscellaneous Leopard, who has a lot of res left. I am really liking Waz's trade. Waz has 79 trade carts. 79 trade carts. Like Waz is the comeback hero of the game right now. Like, he started down here getting almost killed by Bananasaurus, and the guy is absolutely boomed up right now. If he buys, if Waz buys the stone, it would be amazing. Oh yeah, Waz could build a wonder in the opposite corner. That'd be an epic move. This is still up. They're holding. They're holding right now. It's looking difficult, but not impossible. I'm really liking Grape Juice's attempt here. And he started queuing up. That's what he needed to do. He has the res. He just needs to queue up. And look at the queue. The queue is full. These, well, he's got 42 Hussars queued. Probably not enough production buildings. But he's got all kinds of Hussars queued. And he's got Manaspa queued. And he's fighting to wall this and wall it and wall it. And that's what he needs to do. I do think that Mr. Fluffy Bunny and Miscellaneous Leopard are good enough that they're going to break through just before the timer ends and pull off the Wonder Destruction. I'm really liking the fact that JRAD has given it everything he has to help. Look at this, the res. There's almost no res left for JRAD, and JRAD is just throwing all his troops over here to try and help defend. And he's still rebooming over here, and he's also trading. Even though the game seems like it's all dependent on whether this wonder holds up or not, we've got JRAD thinking about, well, if the wonder doesn't hold, I need gold. And here he is trading. Where's he trading to? Is he trading all the way? He's trading all the way to the market. I do think that it's looking like the walls are not going to be enough here. There's still 112 years left, and it seems as though Grape Juice's chances of holding that wonder are not very high. Maybe like a 1% chance. I think that what Grape Juice needs to do right now is he needs to pull his Vils and run over to JRAD. If he doesn't do that, I think he's gonna be taken out, right? But he has the option right now. He could retreat with the Vills and reboom over on this side. There's actually a lot of space for the reboom over here, and in his passage to this side is actually secured by his ally, right? All of this area is being held by JRAD. So Grape Juice, oh, and the Wonder goes down. Oh, and what happens right as the Wonder goes down? Mr. Fluffy Bunny says, I think I'll do one. you thought that you could do it, but you know what? I will do it. Now, I think this is a little dumb, though, in one sense, because I think Waz is going to kill it with these towers. I don't think Waz is going to defend this with these towers. I think Waz is going to say, not on my watch, buddy. You can't build that here. I would be really surprised if Waz lets Mr. Fluffy Bunny build this Wonder. I think Waz wants to win this game. Waz is trading with 80 trade cards. He is all over the map, and I think that he wants to. I think he wants that reward, right? I wouldn't let this Wonder go up if that was my corner. And has Grape Juice? Oh, Grape Juice is dead. I guess he called it. Which is fine. It was a long game, right? And this is the second long one in a row. I'm sure he's pretty tired. But it was a good run. I enjoyed Grape Juice's performance. It was quite a good run. Hey, what's going on, Scrappy? Thanks for playing the game, Grape Juice. Great attempt with the Wonder. Really good attempt with the Wonder. I enjoyed it. And then I do wonder, do these towers defend this or do they kill it? I mean, if I was Waz, no way would this go up, right? Hey! Let's turn it up for the music. All right. So, thank you very much for the raid. Really appreciate it, Nightlife. How's it going? Welcome, Raiders. We are in the middle of a community game that has been absolutely epic so far. We have a Wonder going up in the corner from Mr. Fluffy Bunny. If you haven't ever seen Mr. Fluffy Bunny play, he is so fun to watch, and he's great streamer, very entertaining. I don't know if Waz is going to try and kill this Wonder attempt or if he's going to allow it to go up. We have JRAD, who had died over here but has reboomed completely in this other corner and is looking very formidable with a really good civ on Land Nomad. We have Waz, who has absolutely insane trade. He has 80 trade cards. I don't think I've ever seen this Wonder either. Britain's, it looks different than it used to, I believe. Sure, you have the checkbox on for ally victory, and Mr. Fluffy Bunny says that to Miscellaneous Leopard and Waz, which I don't think they have any intention of of going out as friends, but maybe they do. I don't know. It looks like JRAD is going to make a push to try and kill this here, right? Which I think is the right move, right? Looks like Mr. Fluffy Bunny is going to continue to pursue JRAD, same as Miscellaneous Leopard. It's interesting that Waz says, yes, it's on. We can all win together. And he says that to Mr. Fluffy Bunny and Miscellaneous Leopard. And then, oh, I missed. Hold on, I missed what he just said. Miscellaneous Leopard said, "Do we go allied victory with Orange?" He says to Waz, I like it. Yellow, we gonna kill Orange. Oh, hold on. What does he say? He says, Yellow, we gonna kill Orange. Don't worry about it. Oh, Waz is playing the diplomacy game so well. And he's telling Miscellaneous Leopard, we're gonna kill Orange. We're not gonna go out allied victory with him. He just thinks we are. I love it. I love it. Love the little backstabbing that's going on. You know what would be great? You know what I would love? I would love for Miscellaneous Leopard and Waz to win this game together. Or even if they ended up fighting, they are the 2 lowest rated players in this game, and they have played beautifully. I love Waz. Yeah, I love him. He says, killing blue trade, he says to Miscellaneous Leopard, right? And they are indeed. They've killed all of his trade pretty much. And J-Rad is struggling to hold on here. But at the same time, they have to figure out what's going to happen with this Wonder. Right? There's still a Wonder up. They got to figure out if what they're going to do here. Is he going to kill it with the towers? Are they going to kill it with Trebs? Mr. Fluffy Bunny is trying to reboom down in his original spot, which is kind of funny. This is where he started the game. Diplo is awesome because any elo has a chance, and it's tough to do, though. Yes, I agree. Diplo is really fun because any elo does have a chance. It looks like J-Rad is making a solid push here. I think he's just trying to kill more and more of Mr. Fluffy Bunny's defenses and more of his TCs and all of that. The trade is... I mean, there still is trade left for J-Rad, but not much. I don't know what this yes blue was. Okay, Waz says, I've got his Wonder surrounded by bombards. Yep. And then Mr. Fluffy Bunny says to everyone, do not trust blue. And J-Rad says back, bruh. Oh, and then there's some explicitives. I don't know. I don't know what this is. We giving, and then J-Rad says, we giving Fluffy a free win or what? Mr. Fluffy, I got to read it fast enough. He says, he told me at the start he was going to backstab yellow. Not true. Mr. Fluffy Bunny says, free? Like, what? And Waz says, die, blue. And then J-Rad says, I let you in my bay, and then you turned on me. Oh, man. Yeah, hold on. I could probably just make it chat, right? Yeah, now it's just chat. Or tribute. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that's perfect, Watermelon. Thanks for saying that. That's helpful to being able to keep up with the conversation that's happening, right? I've moved my entire base 3 times and saved purple. There's a lot of banter going back and forth here between J-Rad and Mr. Fluffy Bunny, who are teammates traditionally. It looks like Miscellaneous Leopard and J-Rad are still fighting. J-Rad says yellow even met my kid. Oh, the dialogue's golden. This is golden. J-Rad and Miscellaneous Leopard are fighting. J-Rad and Mr. Fluffy Bunny are fighting. And Waz is just kind of hanging out right now. Not really killing anyone yet. Still trading. We have to remember this Wonder is up, but I don't think it will stand for that long. It looks like Miscellaneous Leopard has rams ready to ram it down. Yeah, Waz is probably my favorite to win this. I'm hoping for him to win it, right? I think he's played brilliantly, and he's been really fun, really entertaining. The bombard cannons can 4-shot the Wonder, probably, yeah. But there's also rams from Miscellaneous Leopard here as well. They're definitely going to kill it. They're still trying to do some damage to J-Rad here in the north. They've killed all of his trade pretty much. It is just a hectic battle here in the middle. Itzy Decker was rooting hard for Grape. I was rooting for Grape until he died. Until he was gone. Itzy Decker says he would have loved to be your teammate. Yeah. Let's see. J-Rad is definitely the most powerful as far as his skill level goes left in the game, I do believe. Res wise, he's got 22k food and 4k wood, but he's got no gold and nowhere to trade, right? His trade has been cut off. He's trying to get trade in the corner, but he can't, right? Because they keep sending troops up here to deny that. He's trying to stop, I believe he's trying to stop the Wonder from Mr. Fluffy Bunny. I don't think that J-Rad realizes that they're actually going to kill the Wonder for him, right? Hey, what's up, LJ? Grape should have sent all of his res to blue before resigning. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, Grape Juice did send a lot to J-Rad. He did actually. I named my force. Mr. Fluffy Bunny says I named my firstborn after Yellow. I love the stream of elite skirmishers just running through the entire map to try and get over here. I think to try and defend against this push. This is interesting. Miscellaneous Leopard just sent wood to Mr. Fluffy Bunny. Why? I don't know. I'm not sure why he's sending him wood at this point. Now, sure, a kid going to high school with the name Miscellaneous Leopard was a target for bullying, but that's how much yellow means to me. Oh man, that's too good. Wood is very important eventually. Yeah. So we have blue kind of just chilling in the north. This Wonder just kind of chilling right here in the south. Everyone's kind of just hanging out, and there's just like a little bit of fighting happening. I guess yellow and purple are determined to finish blue off, right? Mr. Fluffy Bunny is stacked on resources, actually. Really stacked on resources. That's interesting. Waz is stacked on gold, but not so much on food and wood. Miscellaneous Leopard is killing it. Is legitimately killing it. He's got 80k food almost, 34k wood, and 14.6k gold. Miscellaneous Leopard is probably in the best place economically speaking. I think they'll just kill this pretty soon. I think they want to finish blue off first before they have to deal with Mr. Fluffy Bunny, right? Yeah, purple is lacking production. He needs more production buildings for sure. The Wonder was built on the site of where I met Purple for when I saved them from tyrannical players like Gray. The funny part is Mr. Fluffy Bunny totally let Purple die. It did nothing to help him when Gray was absolutely devastating him in the beginning, and Mr. Fluffy Bunny just sat up here and watched it happen. and then when Purple was running all of his vills for dear life, Mr. Fluffy Bunny didn't even send any aid. He's just like, run. Slowly but surely, Miscellaneous Leopard and Waz are moving up through this area and killing everything blue has. J-Rad is just everywhere, though. Just everywhere. And the thing is, he's rebuilding his monastery to get... He's got 4 relics over here, and he's rebuilding his monastery to get the 2 relics here. He'll have 6 relics again. They really need to... Oh, look at this. Wad says, soon as blue resigns, I turn on Fluffy. What a statement. I like it. Wait, is relic victory? Is that even an option? I mean, it is, but where are all the relics? How many relics are there on this map? 6? And then yellow says, okay, I will follow suit. I like it. I like it a lot. Miscellaneous Leopard and Waz are planning on backstabbing Fluffy. Not really backstabbing him, but they're planning on making sure that he doesn't get the victory after they take out J-Rad. I would love to see Miscellaneous Leopard and Waz, the 2 lowest rated players in this game, take out the big dogs. J-Rad and Mr. Fluffy Bunny and Boa were the 3 highest rated players in the game. Hey, what's up, Peanut Jack? Welcome to the chat. You think Fluffy might know he sent 30k food to J-Rad? Ooh. I didn't see that happen. You're right, though. He did send all of that food to J-Rad. Interesting. Really interesting. I could see the alliances form again, right? J-Rad and Mr. Fluffy Bunny, as the old teammates they are, going after Waz and Miscellaneous Leopard. This could be a 2v2 at the end. right now, J-Rad's pop is still really solid. Right? He hasn't picked these relics up yet, though. So the Rams are obvious. They shouldn't be there. Yeah, that's true. J-Rad had stonk sling. He did. He's had a lot of sling. J-Rad has had a tremendous amount of sling. Bombard towers will kill it alone. That's true. The bombard towers will kill it alone. Oh, he's walling it in. He's walling the wonder in. He doesn't want it to fall. But I think it's a little too late for that. Little too late for that. If you're new here, I just want to say welcome to the stream. I hope that you're enjoying the content. If there's anything I can do to make it more fun for you, let me know. I have another 7 hours and 40 minutes of streaming minimum. If no one else subs or donates or any of those things, I got 7 hours and 40 minutes left to go. And I'd be happy to deliver some more quality content. But if there's stuff that I can do to make the stream more entertaining, just let me know. And I'm glad you're here. Hask Corn Can, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right. Yes.
I think hide 20 petards. Why would you hide 20 petards? Where? Oh, in the towers? You wouldn't need 20 petards. You'd only need like 8. That would kill it. That is a lot of skirms to have around the wonder. It's kind of funny. Tokyo Drift. Hey, Beige, what's going on? Oh yeah. So let's see. We have, how much trade is there left for each player? I want to look at the trade card total. Let me look at that real quick. Why you not fight blue, Fluffy? Waz says to Fluffy. And then, oh, I was just on it. Trade. Oops. Okay, we got 17 trade cards left for Miscellaneous Leopard, 23 for Mr. Fluffy Bunny, and 78 trade cards left for Waz. 78. Insane. Oops. Didn't mean to change that. Gotta change it back to red. There we go. The res right now, as it stands, J-Rad is actually doing quite well in gold again because he's been collecting. And, oh yeah, he's collecting all the gold that's still left on the map, which is actually really smart. And is he trading again or no? Did he receive Sling? I think he received Sling from somewhere. Yes, you can see Sling. Yeah, let me look for it. Is it? Okay, here it is. Received and sent. J-Rad has received 62.7K. Yeah, that's a lot. And he sent 0. That's a lot. It looks like Miscellaneous Leopard and Waz are talking about whether or not to have blue join them. Destroy the wonder. Yeah, that's important for them to kill. And then Waz says, I was hoping that he would just die already. Beige, what kind of game is this? It's diplomacy. It is a diplomacy game, and it's land nomad diplomacy. It's been super entertaining, really fun game actually. If you get a chance to watch it back, I think you'll enjoy it. Had some really interesting things happen during the game, right? Grape juice had a wonder at one point. Boa held against like 5 players for forever. Watermelon Hero tried to build a wonder in someone else's base. Really, really fun stuff. Bananasaurus almost killed Waz, and now Waz might win the game. Yeah, very, very, very fun game.
3 hours later.
It has been a really long game. The in-game time is almost up to 3 hours. Has the wonder been killed yet? The wonder has not been killed yet. Oh, he's repairing. He's repairing. Mr. Fluffy Bunny's trying to repair the Wonder, but it won't be enough. It's going to go down to the bombard towers. And it's gone. Well, Blue, will you fight Orange with Purple and I? Okay, so it looks like Waz and Miscellaneous Leopard are trying to get J-Rad to join them in killing in killing Mr. Fluffy Bunny. Mr. Fluffy Bunny is just around at this point. We're gonna look at their res right now. Mr. Fluffy Bunny's almost out of res. J-Rad, besides food, well, actually, he just doesn't have wood. Everything else, he's really stacked on. Miscellaneous Leopard is sitting on 100k food, 35k wood, and 20k gold. Yeah. Miscellaneous Leopard said, "What is going on?" He says to everyone. Mr. Fluffy Bunny says, "Literally had the win, betrayed my clan." Oh, okay. So it looks like Mr. Fluffy Bunny and J-Rad are gonna end up teaming here. That's what I think. And then it's gonna come down to Waz and Miscellaneous Leopard fighting back. Oh, Miscellaneous Leopard says, "I am with you, Fluffy Bunny." That is not true. An unlikely story. Think of the Miscellaneous Leopard Jr. And then J-Rad says, "We kill Purple and then we win?" Question mark. Mock bear mode is like the dream team. Only another hour to go. Oh, okay. So J-Rad just sold a ton of food for gold, and he bought stone. Wait, why did he buy stone? Does he have enough res to build a wonder, or is he building towers or castles or something? Towers. I'm trying to figure out where he's using the stone. He bought stone, but I don't know what he was using it for. Yeah, what a game is right. This is a crazy game. I think only way we win, we build wonder. Okay, Waz is actually, this is good. Waz is thinking legitimately well about this. He's like, I think the only way we win it is if we build the wonder and hold. And to be fair, I think if Waz and Miscellaneous Leopard build a wonder down here and just stack all their defense around it, I think they do win. Because they have way more res, right? Miscellaneous Leopard has endless res and has enough stone to build it. Waz actually has 6k. Look at this. Waz has 6k 7 stone. Like, insane amount of stone. He could build like 3 or 4 wonders. Like, he could build 50 towers. He could build a wonder and 50 towers. Now it looks like J-Rad is going to try and push here again to kill the trade. I think that's what he wants. And Waz is still trading away. Let's check the amount of trade cards again. Still 37 trade cards for Waz after all that's happened in this game. He is still trading. He's got a great KD too. His KD's been really good. I want to go back to res. There we go. Okay. So like J-Rad is obviously the best player left as far as military control goes. But J-Rad is lacking some res. Like, he's only got 4k gold. He's got no wood. He's got 35k food, but food isn't enough, right? Yes, that's correct, Foul Wall. Waz wasn't supposed to make it to Castle Age, courtesy of Banana, and here Waz is stacked with res, great army, and potentially in a position to maybe win the game. J-Rad has 90 CA and Q. That's true. That's true. He does have massive amounts of CA and Q. So that's a lot of wood and gold right there. He also has 110 light cav in Q, which makes no sense. But that's what's happening. You got 61 champions in Q for Waz and 21 hand cannoneers. This game has been an absolute grind for for J-Rad, but he's still in a position where he could win. Right? His res aren't perfect, but they're decent. And the player that has really the most stacked res is definitely Miscellaneous Leopard. All right, Miscellaneous Leopard has so much res. They could delete all of their vills, never build another vill for another hour, and have plenty of res. They're taking out the trade from Waz and Miscellaneous Leopard. Oh, there's another wonder going up, and it's from Yellow in this corner. Interesting. I mean, that is where all their castles are, right? All the castles are here. Oh, and there come the towers from Waz. I love it. I love it. The towers are going to go up for Waz. Waz and Miscellaneous Leopard are like, we are winning this game, and we're winning it by sheer willpower. Hey! Let's go. I love it. I love this raid song. It's so good. Hey! Welcome, Raiders. Hey, Daniela. Thank you for the raid. Really appreciate it. Welcome, everybody. We are currently watching some diplomacy on Land Nomad. And we've got some familiar players. Some of you guys might know Mr. Fluffy Bunny or J-Rad, Grape Juice, some familiar names from the community. And it's been a really fun game. Really, really fun game. A lot of tosses and turns. Thanks again, Daniela, for the raid. Really do appreciate it. Thanks for the cheer, JLo's fan. Really appreciate the bits. I do believe that added to the timer, but I'll take a look to make sure. I think that Miscellaneous Leopard and Waz have a good shot at holding this. I think they have a good shot. They need to get it up first, right? But once they get it up, hey, what's up, Barbase? How's it going? It did add to the, okay, good. It added to the timer. That's what I wanted to make sure. We had a little issue with it temporarily, but I think we got it resolved. So there's enough castles down here. There's enough walls and there's enough towers. I think that Miscellaneous Leopard and Waz could win this game. So what's really funny is Miscellaneous Leopard and Waz are actually the two lowest elos in this game. And J-Rad and Mr. Fluffy Bunny are two of the highest. I think the only person that's higher is Boa Red. I think J-Rad might be the highest, right? But Waz is the comeback story of the game. Insane comeback. Almost killed by Banana Sours in the very beginning of the game. And here he is, just absolutely killing it with 60 hand cannons and 70 champions. That wonder's going to go up, and I wouldn't be surprised if they can hold it. I'm going to turn this back down a little bit. Deceit, how do you join these games? You just have to be here when they're going to start and sign up in the chat. All you have to do is let me know, and if there's enough spots, and everybody that wants to play can play. If there aren't enough spots, I'll just have to put somebody in a queue, right? Or maybe do a random number generator to make sure it's fair. But there will be priority to people subbed to the channel, obviously. But seeing as you're subbed, you would get priority if there was someone who wasn't, right? Goblin Bathwater says I might be too high elo. It really doesn't matter how high elo you are, how low elo you are. If we play team games, I'll balance them. And if we're not playing team games, then it's actually fine, because the truth is, Waz and Miscellaneous Leopard are like 900 elo or something like that. And the guys that they're playing against right now are like 1500, 1400, 1500. And they're holding. Right, because it's diplomacy, so you can survive by being smart, by talking right with your opponents and trying to make friends and good neighbors. You're 800, yeah. So I think who's 700 here? There was somebody that's 700 here as well. I don't know if there's anybody in the game that was 700. Waz might be 700. I'm not sure. I'd have to look. Itzy Decker 700. Yeah, Okay. Decker's 700. And I've played some games with Decker where Decker did absolutely beastly, right? So being 700 or 800 elo or whatever, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win or lose in a Diplo game, right? Diplo is a different beast. JLo's fan says I played last long stream with 0 elo. You did play last long stream. I don't think you had 0 elo though, right? You just hadn't played any competitive games yet, right? Or am I wrong? Waz and Miss are extremely stoned right now. Well, I mean, in the sense that they're stone walled, yes. I think it's a boom game and goes mostly late. Low elo perform better than their elo. I agree. In a boom game, that low elos actually do perform, I think, higher than they would if it was like straight up Arabia 1v1 or something. I don't think that as good as J-Rad and Mr. Fluffy Bunny are, elo wise, I don't think they have a shot at penetrating this fortress of death. I think this is as good as over as long as Waz and Miscellaneous Leopard stay allied. I don't think that J-Rad and Mr. Fluffy Bunny have the res to make it happen. They don't have the res to fight this. But Waz is asking for gold, and I think he's gonna get the gold. I think Miscellaneous Leopard will sell and give him gold. I think they know that they were friends from the beginning. I think they both know that they were the lowest elos, and I think they played really well together. I'm actually really proud of these guys. Like, they played Diplo so well. I'm very happy with the outcome. I thought maybe it would end up being J-Rad and Mr. Fluffy Bunny kind of rampaging over everyone at the very end, but yeah. Yellow will just unfriend everyone 1 year before Wonder Victory. It's possible, but I don't think so. Yeah, Allied Victory should be enabled. I don't think that will be a problem. Even if it's not enabled, it's okay. So the winner of this game is getting a free gifted sub to the channel of their choice. Or they can give it to a friend if they want. From me. And I think if Allied Victory isn't enabled, I'll just give it to both of them. I have no problem doing that. I think that they played really well. They certainly were entertaining. The entertainment value of this game was so high. I was really enjoying it. I've enjoyed like the whole game. And as you can see, it's been a long game. 3 hours and 17 minutes of in-game time. So it's been a long one, but a good one. And I'm close to crossing the 12-hour mark of the stream. And I've had a really good time so far. Really enjoying it. So thanks everybody who's made it really fun. Thanks for those who played in this game. Honestly, you guys brought great entertainment for all of us to watch. So Grape Juice, I don't think Bo is here anymore. He went to bed. Watermelon Hero, I think, is still here. Thanks for playing, guys. It was really fun. Bananasaurus, thanks. Strovinator, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. On that note, if there's anybody who's having a good time and enjoying the content and wants to drop a follow, I always appreciate the free support, guys. It's really helpful to the channel. It's really helpful to continue to grow. So thank you. All right. I think this is gonna end with a win for these guys. I highly doubt that it goes any other way. Oh, Waz says I'm out of res. Good luck. Just need to hold. And Miscellaneous Leopard says that's okay. I can send you more. And it's selling everything for gold. Is selling tens of thousands of food for gold. Will he send it? I think he's gonna send it. Yep. This is a lot of trebs, but I don't think that there's enough military with the trebs to make a difference. I mean, at this point, Mr. Fluffy Bunny's just like out of the game. I don't know where his army is. I guess he's kind of rebooming. He's got 82 villagers. He's added some castles. He's adding some arbs. I guess he's slowly getting some value on the field. I think if JRAD wants a shot at the moon here, he's gonna have to sell like all the food and just go all in with his trebs, helbs, and heavy cav archers. I think he's gonna have to delete all of his vills. He's got to delete all of his vills, and he's got to try and push this. That's the only way that he has a chance at breaking that position. No matter how many arbs. Hey, thank you. Macesby, Macesby. Thanks for the follow. I really appreciate it. Like 35 arbs though. What does that really do for you against this many towers and this many? Look how many winged hussar there are. 54 and 28 cavalier. Like actually, there's 54 cavalier. Hey, first time chat from a raider. Thanks for popping into the chat. It's good to have you here. Yeah, the amount of cavalier and the amount of winged hussar on the field right now from miscellaneous leopard is just insane. Like he's got how much? 134 military units out, along with so many castles. So many castles. Yeah, I think this game is solidly in favor of miscellaneous leopard and Waz, which is really funny because they're actually lower. They have lower points, and they're the lower elos. But it's very, very probable they pull out the win. I don't think this army even touches this army. Like really, I think this just mops up what they've got. And although there's really not anything queued either for either of these players, so once this goes down, they have nothing to push with after that. Which I think is the reality of what's going to happen here. I don't think he has all the upgrades on these because they're dying so actually no, they get extra attack, right? The cav archers get extra attack against these because they're like technically an archer unit, which is weird. Yeah, this dies. This all dies. Imagine if purple turned on yellow last minute and then killed his wonder. That'd be awful. I'd be so upset. oh, and there goes JRAD selling everything for gold. Selling everything for gold. Well, he didn't sell everything, I guess, but he sold a lot. JRAD selling more. He's selling more for gold. And then, oh, he's sending it to Mr. Fluffy Bunny, so Mr. Fluffy Bunny can continue to produce arbs. And here you can see, is trade banned? No. TP, welcome to the chat, by the way. And no, trade is not banned. It actually happened a ton. There was trade from this end to this end. You can see trade carts here. There was trade from this end to this end. There actually is trade happening right now, right? So there was actually a ton of trade this game. But it's just really late in the game, right? There's an hour or 3 hours and 26 minutes into the game, so I think he needs to bring these winged hussar out here and use them to fight. I think it's a mistake leaving him in here. Oh, he's gonna bring the siege workshops. This is good for them though. They're cleaning up the arbs, and that's huge. So many cavalier, and I do wish he had more production. Like, I know he has like 8 stables out here, but it would be nice if he had the stables like right here, just pouring right into the fight. But minor details. I think the arbs are pretty much out. The queue is not looking very healthy for blue or orange. The queue is looking all right for our miscellaneous leopard, but I don't think anything they push at this point will be enough to break it, but maybe. They need more trebs, and the trebs are trickling in. But I think all these cav archers die, right? So JRAD has sold another 10k food in the last few minutes. Oh, he sent a bunch of food to Mr. Fluffy Bunny. Every time Mr. Fluffy Bunny gets more involved in the fight, the better chances they have of pushing this, right? The better chances they have of potentially knocking this thing down. This is their weakest spot, right? This is the best spot for them to push. Waz would be smart to use the stone, though. He's still got 1k5 stone. It would be smart if they threw more walls up over here and more towers on the side. This is not good. There's nothing queued for Miscellaneous Leopard. His gold is gone. Not looking too good. He could sell more wood, though. He could sell more wood. They just have to keep the Trebs away. What would be really good is if they had more bombard cannons in here, right? If they had the bombard cannons in here, it would really help seal this defensive position so the Trebs couldn't push. The good news is he can still build Winged Hussar, which he is doing. I think they have all the upgrades. Yeah, so he does have a few bombard cannons in here. I'm not sure how many. Where's two? Just two. Winged Hussar, lots of Winged Hussar queued up. But they're just kind of filtering into these helms. Miscellaneous Leopard says, I'm going to try and sell for some gold. That's what he's doing. I think his best shot would actually be to build some siege workshops in here and get some bombard cannons in here. If he doesn't get the bombard cannons in here, then he's not going to be able to hold off these Trebs. And inevitably, the Trebs will push it. I really thought this game was over. I thought that Waz and Miscellaneous Leopard were going to hold here, but now it's looking worse and worse every minute. It's not looking great. There are some O-book in here, which is helpful. And it looks like there's a little bit more O-books being created. This is good. The production buildings down here. He added more. They need more layers of wall and more bombard cannons to kill these Trebs. Bombard cannons. You got 3 of them. Kill it. Kill the Treb. Kill the Treb. Oh no, it's gonna go down. These Trebs are gonna open up and they're all gonna fire at the same time, and this thing's gonna die. Oh no, disaster. No, disaster. The chance at glory is gone. No, oh no. No, because they were getting shot. Bombard towers, and bombard towers do only 1 damage unless they are unless they're open like that, or packed, I should say. Oh man, Snack Addict, what's up? What's going on? He turned into it to cap. Yeah, another wonder. That's the 3rd wonder to go down this game. And what's sad is J-Rad and Mr. Fluffy Bunny are indeed going to win this game. It's not looking good. Not looking good. Big sad. Yep, they had enough. I didn't think it was going to be enough, but there was just enough res from Mr. Fluffy Bunny and J-Rad. Now the question is, does J-Rad accept winning with his teammate, or does he say, no, you turned on me earlier in the game and now I'm gonna make you pay for it? There's GG well done from Waz. And it looks like Waz taps out, and then Miscellaneous Leopard said, oh, and J-Rad and Mr. Fluffy Bunny take away the win. Wow. It actually is what I expected, but as the game developed, not what I expected, I'm floored that they were able to push this. More walls here would have helped, right? More walls here would have helped. But GG's, what a game.